Hello YouTube, it's Dragon Turtle, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Here's the short and sweet. I pulled my most wanted champ for this account, and I'm planning to split my time between Dragon and Odin for this Dungeon Divers. Now watch the rest if you want to. So we are opening up on the free to play account. As you can see, Free Turtle. You can see my face as well. I'm working on a lot of the tech stuff, guys. I just got my video editing software. I am working on learning how to put the clips together, and all this is new to me, so bear with me. I'm learning how to work the sound levels, all that stuff. So the videos will get better as I go. Let's look at it. So as you see, I have a red dot here on the index. Unfortunately, after my last video, it was around 3 a.m. when I recorded it. The clan boss had just renewed, it just refreshed, and so I got a nightmare chest. And when I opened my nightmare chest, I got another sacred shard that I pulled off air, sadly. I was really trying to, oh, it's gone now, so I can't even show you. I was really trying to get Geomancer. I really wanted one. He was the most wanted champion on this account for me, and I ended up doing that. So let's go ahead. I didn't pop the red dot because I wanted to at least share that with you guys. And there he is, this guy here. He's an incredible champion if you don't already know. If you're newer to the game, you probably don't know, but let me tell you, if you got this guy, you got gold. He's got on the A3, this skill here, this is the move, right? Fully depletes the target's turn meter, fills this champion's turn meter by the amount the target loses. He places with 100% when it's booked up. He places this HP burn and a weaken for 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown when it's booked. So here's why this is a phenomenal skill. A lot of people call him the boss killer, and this is it right here. He decreases the damage all the allies receive and deflects that damage onto the enemy under an HP burn debuff placed by this champion. Okay, whenever this champion is attacked, deflects 30% of the damage instead. When deflecting damage on each enemy hit, has a 30% chance of dealing additional damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP. So when he places this HP burn and your team gets hit, he reflects a ton of damage back on the boss. And so a lot of people call him the boss killer. He's like, he's a beast. You might even say he's like baby Ninja, right? Ninja is the ultimate boss killer, but Geomancer is pretty high up there. If we look, you know, 4.9 tier, Clan Boss, Hydra, Faction Wars, he's a monster. Iron Twins, he's a monster. As a matter of fact, on my main account, I still use Geomancer for the Iron Twins. I still use him. Every now and then, sometimes I sub him out, but fantastic champion, huge win on this account. Now let's talk about the event. We currently have an event going on. It's the support summoners pool. So if we come here, we've got this event going on. I think this is amazing. The champs in this pool are amazing. I think this right here, these champs are just crazy. All of them. So if you can get any one of these, it's probably gonna boost your account a ton. So let's look at who I'm interested in, because most likely, if I get one of these shards, this is the free to play, remember. So if I get enough to get a prism shard, I think I'm probably gonna end up with an epic, not a legendary. But there are some awesome epics in this pool, some that would really do crazy work on this account. First of all, Lady Annabelle, we get her, we're beating Bommel every stage, done. Doom Tower, hard, Bommel, done, right? We get Venomage, what's his name? Scarab, done. You get Venomage, he has a destroy HP. You put Blood Shield accessory if you want to speed it up and protect him from the counters, but he's knocking down the Scarab King like nothing. Ugo, amazing. So you have Stag Knight and you have Beacon, and they are great decreased defense champs, each with their own niches, but I think when you have Duck the Pierce, these two kind of lose value. Sorry, I didn't mean to click into them. I think they kind of lose value. They're all like in the same pocket, in the same range of like effective decreased defense champ, and you might argue one is better than the other, but they're all kind of in the same general group. And so the only one that stands out to me is Ugo, with the block buffs, the cleanse, the mini cleanse, the revive the team, the leech on the A1. You see, I have her kit memorized. She's the only one that stands out to me as head and shoulders above the rest. So I wouldn't be mad to get Ugo. That would be awesome. Created, I think that's his name. I actually don't have this champion on either of my accounts. I've heard that he is an absolute monster with this freeze, that he is just incredible for Fire Knight Hard. So, I mean, that'd be awesome to get him. Mordecai would help me beat Spider up to Spider 25, at least, if not farther. Mordecai is a beast as well. 3-turn HP burn, turn meter stuff. Awesome. Awesome for the Spider, awesome for this account. Aox is, in my opinion, one of the best decrease attack champs in the game for epics. One of the best. Look, places the 50% decrease attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. This just places. So there is no weak hit. There is no, you can't go wrong with this, basically. This will work anywhere all the time, as long as you have your accuracy. It also decreases enemies' turn meter 20% and decreases the crit rate. Why this is awesome is for bosses. A lot of time bosses will hit you with the crit and decimate your team, especially Ice Golem. This will say no to that. Goodbye crit rate. So phenomenal move here. Heals on the A2. This might be worth a curing set. I've never tried it, I don't know, but it may be worth a try. I certainly wouldn't build Aox for damage. I don't really see that. Yeah, I don't see damage in the kit. I don't know, maybe somebody's tried it, you guys let me know. This is not dependable. You've got what, 30%, 5% poison on 2 hits. This is kind of like an added bonus, but I wouldn't depend on this for anything, okay? So I think Aox is phenomenal as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 champs that I would love to get out of the epic pool. Out of the Lego pool, I mean these 2, period. If I pull that 1 Prism Shard that I might get, and it's one of these 2, I'm jumping for joy. That's it. If I get Armons on here, Doom Tower is done. All wave content is done. If I get Odin, very similar thing. I'm going crazy in Arena as well. Straight monster. Okay, I have him on the main account, monster. So that's what I see in this summon pool. So how am I gonna go about it? Now, I don't think, there are 2 ways to get the Prism. You got the Dungeon Divers and you have the, I think the Sand Devil tournament. I'm not doing that one on this account. I'm not really messing with this dungeon right now on this account. We're not there. So we do have the Dragon Turn attack. So I can double dip with the Dragon. Let me see, any specifics? It's just turn attack. I don't see any specific champions, factions mentioned or anything like that. Let's see, is there any fine print that's gonna pop up when I open it? And it's gonna move a little slower because I'm recording. I've already told you guys that. Come on. All right, so I don't see any fine print here. There's no fine print, so I can use whatever champs. I'm probably gonna take advantage of this and mix this with the Dungeon Divers in order to double up. I will not win this tournament. Dragon tournaments go crazy. If you're a free-to-play player, I think it is bad decision making to try and win Dragon tournaments as a free-to-play player. A lot of times you're going to get demolished. If you want to win Relentless as a free-to-play player, I suggest going Ice Golem. I suggest, because nobody really likes doing Ice Golem. Those are usually the lowest scoring tournaments. It just works out that way. As a matter of fact, let me see something really quick. I want to see. Okay, we're not going to look at it all. Let me just do this. Oh, here we are. I want to see. So I'm already stocking up. Look at this. Epic and legendary Relentless gear. I'm just trying to prove to you guys that you can farm this stuff. A lot of people free to play feel like I can't get good relentless gear because I'm free to play. And that's not true. You just have to hit Ice Golem. And that is not fun to people. I get that people don't want to do that, but if you want relentless gear free to play, that's the way to do it. And I have some solid pieces on here. Double speed, 1 accuracy. Let me see what's this one. Double crit rate. Okay. Triple speed. Guys, I've got solid pieces going on here. A damage dealer and relentless if I want to. Double speed, 1 accuracy. Let's see. 6-star legendary speed boot. Like, I've got some solid relentless pieces already, and I gave you guys a strategy on that. So, the plan is, as I said, we're gonna go Dragon to get the Dungeon Divers points and the tournament points. That's how we're gonna double up. Let me take a look really quickly. I have some notes on this. I wanna see, I'm looking at my notes, give me just a second. So, for Dungeon Divers, okay, stage 3, stage 20. All right, for Dungeon Divers, if you want the most points for your energy on Dungeon Divers, do stage 3 of Fire Knight, Dragon, or Ice Golem. Stage 3 is going to give you the most Dungeon Diver points for the least amount of energy, okay? But you're not going to get any gear that you want to use. That's just the way it is. You're not gonna get any gear that you wanna use. It's gonna be all a sale, okay? So you're not gonna get to take advantage of this 3x if we're running on stage 3. You're not gonna get any speed gear you want, but this will help you get that Prism Shard. This will help you complete that event. Me, I am running stage 16 because I'm not at 20 yet. If you can get stage 20, that is probably the best bang for your buck for both the Dungeon Divers and the tournament. For me, the next best is stage 16. So this is the one I'll be running, even though I might get better gear on 18, which is where I normally run. This is gonna help me do the events better, stage 16. If you are really hurting on energy, like I said, stage 3, okay? That's gonna be the most efficient for the event alone. Now, I want to look at my champions because I'm coming up on some milestones here. I have these 3 champions in Minnow and they're doing very good. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost there on Frozen Banshee. We're almost there on Valkyrie and we're almost there on Thor. Yeah, we're pushing. So Frozen Banshee, we're almost max skill 2. I have the books and I'll use them on the next CBC, which is fine. I don't know what blessing to put on her. Guys, if you know what blessing to use for Frozen Banshee, put it down in the comments. Let me know, because I've been looking at this over and over again, and I don't know what to put on her. The way I plan to build her is Immortal and Regen. Obviously, I have too many Immortal pieces on here, but Immortal and Regen to solo bosses like Ice Golem and the Dragon, right? From stages 25 to 20, somewhere in that range. Not the hard modes, but 20 to 25. So if you know what blessing goes good with Frozen Banshee when she's in a solo build or regenerative build, let me know here, please. Let me know in the comments, help me out. So the problem, I expressed this in the last video, is even though I'm maxing out these legendary champions, I don't have the books. I don't have the books. And I never understood this problem on my pay to win account because you just buy books if you want them. This is a whole different ballgame. And this is why I love playing free to play. Some people look at this problem and they say, oh, this sucks. I can't play now, or this, that, and the other. I have a different feeling. You see the smile on my face. When I see no books, it makes me feel like, okay, we need to figure this out. Time for some smart gaming. That's the way I see it. So I need to figure out what champs are going to be most crucial to my progress and who I'm booking. Now, I'm going to make some different choices than you. I'm probably going to make different choices than a lot of people. I have already made some very strange choices. I booked Glycea. I showed that in the last video. Most people were like, don't do it. By the way, one of the best looking champs on this game. Just crazy design on this one. amazing. So anyway, I needed this skill, so I booked her. Another issue is I got Valkyrie, maxed her out, but I just pulled Martyr. And I like Martyr more than Valkyrie. Valkyrie does this turn meter thing that makes speed tuning her very difficult. And if you want her in a specific turn order, she will jack that up. She will mess that up completely. She does put this big shield on for the A2, huge shield, which is nice, but I'm willing to sacrifice that for Martyr. She used to be an arena monster, but in the new meta, especially everybody's got Wukong who can steal the buffs. Valkyrie is not. I feel like she's lost her place. She's lost her place, especially with this aura. Some people still use her in a lot of places, so I'm not saying that she's not a great champ. I'm just saying I would prefer Martyr because Martyr does not have the turn meter issues. So she will stay right where you put her. If you put her at the end of your team to make sure those counterattacks stay on, they're gonna stay there. They're gonna work every time just before the boss. You can depend on it, okay? She's got an all battles aura, so she can be put anywhere in the game, and she's adding a huge defense buff, okay? Then she's got this provoke and decrease attack, increase defense and the counterattack, and decrease defense. She's really bringing it all. Martyr is like my favorite counterattack, besides Elias, sorry, the mythical came out. But besides him, she's my favorite counterattack champion in the game. And some people might think this 4-turn cooldown is too long, but you've never seen Martyr in a reflex kit, apparently. You put her in reflex and she goes crazy. She goes crazy in a reflex set. Not only that, let's look at the books. Her key skill, counterattack. To complete this skill, get the max benefit, you only need 1 book. I just talked about how hard it is to get the Lego book. You need 1 book. 1. You can put 1 in here, it might land here, and you got the best skill in the kit done. Okay, so that's why I prefer Martyr. And now I'm kind of at this crossroads where it's like, do I stop building Valkyrie? Do I finish building Valkyrie? I can't, my tongue is getting caught up. Do I start building Martyr right away? I don't know. These are the tough decisions you make free to play. On a paid account, you might just build them both. Be like, hey, it is what it is. On a free to play account, it's like, how do I maximize my resources? How do I take advantage of this situation in the best way? So those are the decisions that I'm up against. All right, guys, well, let me know what blessing to put on Frozen Banshee in the comments down below. Any advice you guys have on my free-to-play account, feel free to let me know. I'm watching a lot of Boozer. I'm watching a lot of Earbad. I'm watching a lot of the free-to-play guys and maximizing based off their strategies. And so with that, you guys, take care. I will see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye, YouTube.